Hey, this is Eli, aka Devoted Day Trader. Today is May 28th, Thursday, May 28th. I traded Micron Technology, MU, and Twitter and Roku. I'm gonna go over my winning trade on MU, why I went short, and how I used the 15-minute 20 moving average as my target, and why I took Roku short but I got out for a break even, which was a good move, and the mistake that I made on Twitter. So here we go. MU was the first trade of the day, and on MU, so on the daily chart, it had a big day yesterday. It spiked huge midday yesterday when MU came with news that it was raising its guidance or something along those lines. Anyway, what I noticed on MU was the first 2 minutes. Well, I was actually watching it on the 15-minute in the open, and I saw the first 2 minutes or so was a bear bar. I noticed that we were way above the 20 moving average in the 200, and I figured this 20 moving average could act as a magnet. Usually stocks tend to gravitate towards the 20 on the 2 minute, the 5 minute, the 15. So I went short here, and the reason that I went short here is because the low of the first 2 minutes was violated, and then it did drop and it came back. So I actually went short on the pullback. This was a tail here, a bottoming tail when I went short, and I put my stop at 48.51, I believe. So right above the $0.50 resistance, and also pre-market low. This line right here is pre-market low. So I figured if it gets above here, it was most likely going to push higher. I didn't want to put my stop here, so I gave myself a tight stop. Let me exit that. And then it did drop. It got close to my target, but it was not at my target. My target was, I believe, 47.10, and then it pulled back. I wanted to add here, but I did not like this kind of micro double bottom, because maybe it would, it would pull back and then move higher again. I thought it could potentially test this 20 moving average, but once bulls made 2 attempts and they were ignored twice, I actually added to my position, and I lowered my stop from here to right here. So I was already somewhat profitable on the first trade, and then it dropped. I made 2% on the first trade, and then on the second trade, once we made this double bottom, I just got out for a small profit on the second ad. So I made a little over 3% on this trade. So that was MU, and yeah, I guess could have, yeah, well, so that was MU. I love MU. This stock is reliable. I'm proud of this trade. I mean, here here I could have added to the position right here because it rejected VWAP, and there was a engulfing bear bar that engulfed a bull bar right here. But I don't really like using VWAP nowadays. If this line right here was the 2, or the 20 moving average on the 2, and then this would have been a good place to add to the position and put your stop right here. So MU, I like this trade. I like MU. My next trade was on Roku, and Roku, I shouldn't have taken this trade, and I'm glad. So I went short on Roku and I got out pretty much for a break even. And so the reason why I went short on Roku was because I guess I was, yeah, I mean, I was looking for a second trade, and I noticed these two topping tails on the 5 minute, and on the daily. Roku has been selling off, downtrending, and I liked the two topping tails on the 5 minute off the 200, the 5 minute 200 moving average, and I also liked this topping tail right here. So I went short with a stop at the high of this the topping tail, and on the 2 minute this red bar, or this bear bar, was engulfing the bull bar, and we were below the 20 moving average on the 2 minute, and we were sloping down, and my target was this red line on the 2 minute, this 200 moving average on the 2 minute. That would have given me a 2% gain with risking 1%. So my risk was here, from here to here is 1%, and this was my target, so that would have given me 2%. And but I noticed that this on the 5 minute, this higher low was holding as support. We tried selling off to it, but we did not even get close to it. This told me that bulls are in control and they're really strong. So once we didn't get a follow through on this bear bar that closed on this low, we didn't get no follow through, and we put in a bull bar, I took off the trade. I got out for a break even, and I told myself I was not even supposed to be in this trade, because when I went short here, I mean, you don't want to place a trade when it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, you know. So I realized my mistake and I got out. And my last trade was on Twitter, and this one, yeah, I mean, so Twitter sold off, as you guys may know, because Trump, the president, is going to, I don't know, take some type of action for the fact that Twitter is a fact, or they added a fact check a fact check feature on the president's tweets, and the president did not like that. So anyway, that's why it sold off. But nowadays, when I trade, I don't usually pay attention to the news. I just follow the chart. Anyway, Twitter moved up. I was actually contemplating taking a long in the open, but my stop was too wide. I was actually gonna go long here with a stop here, but it wouldn't have given me a let me see if it would have given me a 2% gain. So if I had went long here, nope, yep, so it wouldn't have reached my target. So so that's why I didn't take a long. I guess I could have put my stop here and went long, but I didn't want to do that. Anyway, so if we look on the 5 minute, it moved higher, and also on the 15 minute, it actually originated from the 15 minute 200. So this is power, right? Because I was actually contemplating taking it short and the open, because I thought this 200 was going to act as resistance, but it actually became support. Anyway, it pushed higher and it consolidated at high of day. So I went long. My target was actually the 200 on the 2-minute, that would have given me a 2% move. And the reason I went long was because here it made a new low, right? So here it tried selling off. So all the people that went short here, I knew that they were trapped, and it looked like it was. If we do this, it looked so the people that went short here, they're trapped, and it was making higher highs, right? Higher high, higher high. And right here, this was such a small bar. I felt that the bears, the bears who shorted the stock are weak, so I went long, hoping for them to get squeezed. It did go in my direction, but I knew that this 20 moving average on the 5-minute was going to be problematic. And yeah, it acted as resistance, and I was pretty much stopped out. After that, I called it a day. I still made about a little over 2% on the day. Yeah, but I was definitely disappointed with myself for taking this trade. I should have waited until it clearly broke the 20 and the 20 on the 5-minute. Yeah, or I even contemplated going short here actually. So if we look on the 2-minute, I contemplated going short here with my stop here, but I felt Twitter was strong today, and I didn't trust the short. Anyway, these were the trades today. I'm not happy with this Twitter trade, despite making money today. I am not happy with this Twitter trade, and also with the Roku trade. Though I did not lose money on this Roku trade, I feel I forced the trade because I have no business placing a trade when there's no clear trend. I mean, here it's just going up, down, up, down, up, down. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, and I will see you guys on the next recap. Peace.